I think you can pause. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that. Alright, I started the YouTube stream. Hi, YouTube. Welcome in. We were just saying hello over on Twitch, doing our little pre-game chats and hanging out. But we're almost ready to dive into Tomb Raider. So I'm gonna launch the game, switch over to the game. We'll hold on that pair. I know, I'm sorry. I held you off last time as well, just because I'm a little late today, and I definitely want to finish Tomb Raider today. But thank you for reminding me. I've been going through the queue to make sure that we watch all the videos when everyone's hanging out, so we get to have a chance to experience it with them as well. But if you'd be patient with me for like this stream, I would appreciate it. Anyone carving a pumpkin for Halloween? I'm thinking about getting a pumpkin and carving it, but I don't know what I want to do. Are you, Darkstar? Good morning, Asia. Good to see you. Welcome in. You're here just in time. We're about to launch the game and get into it. Oh, it is permanent. Okay. I didn't realize that they were permanent. You finished your Madhouse run of Resident Evil 7 yesterday. It was way harder than I expected. It was quite a challenge. I'd like to try it again and improve your time and do better. That's cool. That's one of my enjoyments when it comes to Resident Evil games is the run back and how much faster we can be the second time around. Question. Why can you not hear game audio? Why can I only hear it? That is a fantastic question indeed. Maybe it's one of those like situations where I just close the game, relaunch, and it should work. I feel like that's happened with Tomb Raider before as well. Stop. Let's start again. Try that again. No, it's not OBS. Sometimes some games just are funky with the Windows. They just don't boot up the way you'd expect them to. Oh, see? Reboot fixed everything. I have not played Inscription myself, but I have watched Regal play Inscription. So I saw all those like interesting videos and files. I have a good sense of like what Inscription is like and the story of it. But I didn't do like the fights myself. So I don't have experience, but it's a cool game. Hi, Brooklyn! I love the Tomb Raider games, especially the first one. First one's got the nostalgic music. That's what we're playing today. It feels a little on the quiet end, so I'm gonna turn it up for myself, and then maybe we'll need to turn it up for all of you, but give me a second. Hi, Kit! I see, Kitty. You want a nice baked potato? I had a jacket potato with baked beans when I was in London. That was something. Okay. Let's dive back into Tomb Raider. Last time, we started to proceed pretty far into the story. I feel like we're coming to a close. The person who initially sent us after the relic ended up taking everything from us, including our weapons, which we had to retrieve, and then fight our way through enemies who wanted us dead, like a cowboy and a skater boy. That skater boy fight was not very good. But now Lara's retrieved her weapons. She's out of the little imprisonment, I believe, that she's in, and we'll see what happens today. Natla's Mines, that's it. The corporation, right? That's where we continue today. Yeah, he was a skater boy, said see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Literally on his dead body. And we continue. And we got back the weapons. Oh crap, I remember this room. Freaking rolling boulders. He was a fraud. He couldn't even ollie. That was the most disappointing video game fight I've ever seen. I hated it. He didn't do a kickflip. He didn't do an ollie. He didn't do anything special, as a matter of fact. It was a very disappointing fight. Yeah, skill issue and wouldn't do a big jump, right? Not even for style points. What even is the point? Is showing no signal for you? Sorry. Literally every time, for whatever reason, my YouTube vertical scenes have always been so messed up when it comes to this game in particular. Give me a second, let me try and figure it out. Some days, it works exactly the way you want it to, and I can actually capture Tomb Raider. Other days, it's like, hell no, not today. Not today, YouTube. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, which I don't like. I have to capture my screen, which I'm not a really big fan of. Give me a sec. Let me just fix things. All right. I think it should be fixed. Thanks for pointing that out. Was the skateboard guy in the original? I completely forgot about that in the case. From what I understand, he was. Hello, Mike. Hold up. Why is she not walking there? Let me know if I need to turn up the audio, if it sounds a little bit on the quiet side of things. Crap. Looks great. Okay, fantastic. I remember getting frustrated with this jump last time. I think this is where we literally last stopped. There we go. Remember at school, there was a kid who sat next to me in chemistry class that always played with those finger skateboards? Tech Decks! I love Tech Decks. I never used to play with them myself, but like I used to buy my brother them for his like birthday from like our skateboard shop. Crap. I thought they were so cute. I had no idea how he like played Tech Decks. Like it didn't make sense to me. Like he would do all the tricks with them as well. He just had that like ability with his fingers. But they were cool collector's items. Let me try. It's still a little on the low side. I'll turn that up. That's better. The original fidget spinner, but like it wasn't just that. Like you had like ramps that were made. What the heck? Why does she constantly do that? That's messed up. I swear I was holding down walk, but she would not listen, and she just went her own way till she fell off a ledge. Yeah, I don't know what it is about. Like, I might need to see if there's an update for my sources, Asia, but like every single time with this game specifically, it casts just fine on my horizontal feed, but my vertical feed, it doesn't like capturing the game for whatever reason. We're stress balls? I thought they were the like weird hand clenching like tools that you would use for like rehab and things like that. Hi, Demjug. Those are stress balls? No, I'm thinking about like, it's kind of like a metal sort of like clamp and it has these grips on them and then you basically try to use your strength to just like press the, I don't even know what it's called. Only here for a short time. Grip strength machines? Yeah, those. I hope you're doing okay, Demjug. It's good to see you. Crap, I did it again. Heck. I did not press forward while I did that jump. You would think after like multiple hours of playing this game, I would eventually get a feel for the jumps, but nope. Just sleepy and still stuck at work. Oh no. Sorry, dumb jug. Let's heal. Grip trainer? Maybe that's what it is heavier. Is there a difference between the PlayStation 1 version and the PS5 version? I'm playing the PC version, so I can't tell you if there's even a difference in the PS5, but yeah, enhanced graphics, modern controls. I don't know what else they updated in this game. Huh. Why would you come all the way up here if there wasn't something to do there? I got you, Kalina. I can't do it this way. So maybe I can push it in instead. Or maybe they had people sitting on standby to push the boulders when they saw Lara coming. Their whole job was just to wait for her to appear. Then push the boulders. Yeah, but I don't know if this released for the PS5, that's all I mean. Or if there was any, like, console differences. Maybe? No, I can't pull it out any other direction. Have you survived in tactics? You have not died. Oh, I'm considering making you something else, Demjug. You can technically become a time mage, but I don't know if I want to make a time mage separately or if I want to make you a time mage. She is hella strong. Except you can use mods on the PC version. That's fair. You want to be a summoner? We haven't gotten summoners yet, but I can hook you down for one. You remember when this came out? Do you enjoy it? Chill? No, I think I need to push this in. There's no way to pull it out any other way. My cats have the zoomies, they're running around. Summoner is from Time Mage. 4 levels of Time Mage and boom, Summoner. Interesting. She can't push that one. She can only pull it. Time Mage is basically just having the ability to use, like, common Final Fantasy spells like Haste. Probably even Slow and things like that. See, I can't pull it anyway because I would just kill myself if I did. Oh, maybe it just shifted something in the other room. Hold on. Hold. Something might have changed here. In fact. Hi, Bon. How's it going? Go around here. Well, now nothing happens. Huh. Maybe it's something below. I don't think we can interact with this. Okay, let's check. I did see that though, but that's just... That probably doesn't exist. That's probably a remastered thing. Yep, it's a remastered thing. They added all these, like, light sources. Maybe I can push it now. Ooh. Hello? Little lever? Oh, a door opens. This one didn't, but the one up here. Good luck, dumb jug. Oops. Let me try and line myself up for this jump. Nope, it's not quite. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's save the game because we haven't. I'm a little scared now. I always forget to save the game. There. Didn't forget this time. They added all the PlayStation-only features to remaster. Features? Oh. Wait a second. Hey, Esteban. How's it going? Maybe I just pull this lever. I think it opened another door. It just triggers, it closes when I approach it. Okay. I have to go around some other way. Which Tomb Raider games, in your opinion, do you feel is the best one? I mean, I haven't played every single title, so that's kind of hard for me to answer, but it probably would be the originals, like this one, for example. Hi, Taylor. I don't think I enjoy the 2013 ones as much as I enjoy the classics. But I would have to play literally all the classics for me to have an opinion.
That's mighty kind of you, partner.
Atla! What the helly? Thank you for the tier 1. How's it going? Did someone say cheese? It wasn't Atla? How's it going, Atla? Okay. We have an enemy. Let's see what weapons... Well, we've actually retrieved everything, so let's just use our magnums. Game vote? True. What would you like to game vote for? Well, generally that Tomb Raider is very well received. But I don't know if it being well received has anything to do with, you know, older Tomb Raider fans and their preferences, or newer fans and their enjoyment of the 2013. On all the options suck this month? You suck. You'll say that for any month that Valorant isn't on the board, let's be real. Lara did not feel the same in 2013. This guy looks like freaking Morpheus. What, did he just like go get another weapon? Or is that the weapon he was using this entire time? It's making my life easy. Come back here. Oh, he's on top of this thing. Even though you can go up from here. How did you get up so fast? I feel like you traveled so much faster than me. What the heck? Now I'm confused. Is that why you've been lobbying for nothing, Lit? Wow, not even Signalis or Prey? Stop, sucker. Okay. Uh-oh. Lit's not lobbying for any games. I wonder what Axe is. Axe came in the other day, was like, what is Lit lobbying for? I'm like, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Third Tomb Raider is the best, but second is close, and the first will always be your favorite. Last Revelation is meh. Angel of Death, which kind of sucks. That's Kincaid, he's from Nathless. Henchman. What about 4, 5, and 6 then? No, I think I had my own shotgun. I just didn't have much ammunition for it. This is the door I came from. I guess this is a door that was swinging back and forth. And then this is a door that's not open. You played a bit of Signalis and you did not enjoy it. Okay. You're protesting your vote by not voting? What the heck? Either dealer choice it or give it to someone else. There's no such thing as not voting. You can't just abstain. I don't allow you, Adla. I've had Darkest Dungeon sessions. I kind of want to go back and play that. The vote is for Half-Life 2, Prey, and Signalis. That's not what I tried to do. Alright, let's save. Keep trying. You like the old Tomb Raider games, but I don't have anything against the new ones, but I prefer the old one. Yeah, I don't think they're bad games. I just don't think they have the same spirit for me, that's all. I did see an area here. Maybe that's the best way to get to it. Oh, crap! What the heck, Lara? What's my vote? Honestly, I would be happy with any three. I feel like I would enjoy any three of those. Because I've never played Half-Life 2, and I hear very good things about that, and I enjoyed Black Mesa. I love the aesthetic of Signalis, and I feel like I would really enjoy that game. And Prey, I've just heard so many good things about it over the years, and it was literally the first game I ever streamed to see if my computer could stream. But I never played it. I just ran it to be like, does my computer stream, and can it stream? God, that was a mistake. Heck. You obsessed with Tomb Raider your entire life. I played Anniversary. It gives you more personality with the characters. No opportunity to retrieve the weapons you got through the game, but technically speaking, the henchmen took Lara's guns when they grabbed her. Yeah, they did. I thought that's what we released that like little prison cell to grab our guns back, but maybe we didn't get every gun. It must be Prey. Well, we'll see how the votes go. Lit can have your vote. Shut up, Atla. God. For giving me sass on a Thursday. What the heck? There, that's a good way to do it. Just freaking hit a wall. It stops Lara dead in her tracks. No, this is the PC version of the game, Simon. Fine, I'm just voting with Atla's vote, alright? I'm choosing, since Atla won't vote for themselves, I'll choose Signalis. There. Hell yeah, concussion. That's a good way to stop her. You Prey is cool, but I think original 2006 Prey was really interesting. Wild ideas, especially for the time. Ooh, I'd like to see the comparison. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, something. You excited for the remake for Parasite Eve coming out next year? Didn't they... Was that Perfect Dark? I've never played Parasite Eve, but I would like to. You like Half-Life 2? I bet I would enjoy it. Oh, that's the thing we need to put in here. I used to get so freaked out by the weird cone face I pursued as a kid, but that game is hilarious. It's so good. Oh, we're done with Natla's Mines. Let's go. That's exactly what I'm saying, Atla. Deal with it. Hi, Starcraft. Is that an eyeball? No. Oh, look, we get our super low-res cutscenes. Yay! Never mind. It wasn't really much of a cutscene. And off we go! Heckin' mummies. Heckin' fire. Crap. Whoa, everything is weird here. Oh, everything is like humming. Or throbbing. Or pulsating. Weird. Either way, none of those words feel like a normal description for this room. I would say my points for next one, but don't announce my resub. It won't count for this month's Partner Plus, will it? It should still count. I don't see why Twitch would deprive me of Partner Plus points, because technically the Partner Plus points don't count on you sharing your resub message. They just count on you resubbing. And transaction goes through, exactly. And they make the payments. They take the payment from your account. That's when it technically counts as a partner export. There's more. Oh god, this one shoots. Not even using my good guns. That's better. Ugh. Eggs? I don't even want to know what's inside them. Might be more T-Rexes. There's definitely missing eggs, if that's the case. At least 3 missing eggs. Weird room. Very strange. I just don't like the way the room sounds either. Why is it humming? They're Atlantean mutants. The meat pyramid. Can we vote to refer to Partner Plus henceforth as PP points? I mean, that's exactly what we've been doing. You made the PP go up. Well, technically you didn't because your resub came before this period, but you know what I mean. You made PP bigger. Okay, we're on the upper level. Wait, oh, it sounds quieter now. Oh, great. Is this also gonna explode? Burn into flames. Okay. Yep, PP enhance, PP grow. Oh, there's a lever right here. Am I into retro video games? I do not hate retro video games. In fact, I play quite a few of them. But it's not like exclusively that I play retro games. It's just like, hey, there's this retro game I've never played before or I would really like to revisit, so let's do that. Like, for example, Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year. And there are a few Metroid titles I have not played, so maybe I would want to play some Metroid games leading up to it, you know? We'll play retro PS2 titles, horror games I've never played before, any classics I've never experienced. Yeah, I do not like these textures. I don't think... Does it make it better in the original? What do we think? No, I don't think it's any better. I don't think it's improved anything. Oh god, now I can't even see anything. Ah! Heck. I don't know, the center of the room seems very bright in the OG. But it almost feels like it's pulsating even more in the original. Ew. I don't want to be here though. Gross. So what, we killed everything that came out of the eggs? Let's make sure there's no other doors. A great pyramid is a giant machine that makes creatures. Most of everything in there is made with Natla flesh. Ah, classic evil corporation. Perfect. You would resonate with this company, Atla. Just the evil corporation. And this is the door we just came from. Let's see. Anything else that I missed here? Corporations... Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Corporations can't be evil. Nope. Not at all. I think I've hit every lever up here. Maybe I just missed the door downstairs. Oh, here it is. It was on the way down. I missed it. I was too busy looking at the weird textures on the walls. Ooh, love. Ah! What? Evil. That was pure evil. David! Thank you so much for the 1 year super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I guess I could ignore it for now. I don't have to worry about the weird bat creature. Okay. There's a crevice in the wall. There's a leap across. Let's do the leap across first. Nice. I died. Great leap. Fantastic. What is it? Is it cheese? Cheese is here. Cheese. Looking for your sister? Is that what that little trill call is? Like, hey, I need someone to play with me? Baby cheese. Okay. Cat treat? Okay, I'll get him a cat treats. I am here to say, ooh, corporations are evil, and I know because I play Cyberpunk 2077. That's how you know? Ow. Ouchies. Can you, like, relinquish your claws? Thank you. Hurt. You generally don't use your claws. What's up? Wait, are you okay? Baby cheese, are you okay? Is everything okay? You doing okay? Maybe he misses Regal. Would you like a snack? Okay, let me get him a snack. I'll be right back. Everyone's like, alright, treat time. Alright, grab the treat. 2 for cheese. Hello, baby boy. Hi! They have treats for you. Would you like some treats? No, I think it's fine. It's not gonna happen right now, Lit. Don't worry about it. That still has 4 minutes to go. They're not gonna be around for 4 minutes. You're not gonna be around for 4 minutes? Thank you, Lit, though. I appreciate it. Oop! Hello. Hi, nature. Alright, Pepper? Pepper, you dropped a snack. Now Cheese got it. She's got an extra snack. Here, Pepper. Good girl. Alright. That's it. Off you go, little guys. Oh, little cat fur all over my lips now. Okay. Where were we? Oh, I think I survived this time. How did I manage to conveniently forget that there was a trap waiting there for me in like 5 minutes? Yeah, they're pepper and cheese. So there's a crevice here, but I want to try and make this jump first. Nice, I made the jump. But was it really for anything? No, not really. Why is it running on the platform? God dang it. Hi, Steve-O. Jump at the last possible minute. Got it. Alright, now let's hope that this little jump here doesn't go bad. I think I needed a bigger head start. From further away. It's an exotic Persian. That's why they have flatter faces. Got it. Oh, there's another gap there. I didn't even see that. So if I drop... Ha! Got it. Hi, Torty. What are you doing? Why are you using your claws? Why are you being like your sister? You're not supposed to use claws, baby. No more snacks. Torty, did we ask you for game votes? Did you vote? I can't remember because I haven't crossed you off this list. I feel like I did ask you, but like I don't see your name crossed off here. So I did a bad job or you did a bad job? You did, okay. I did a bad job then. Never mind. Crossed you off. Alright, let's see. No! Why would you drop? What did we even achieve with that? We must have missed something. Let's try that again. I live in Sweden. I generally... never really sure why people ask me that question and stuff. And why it's so common. I think it really affects the enjoyment of the stream, right? What am I missing in here? You can't... Oh, there. I knew I was missing something. I was like, you can't tell me you made me go through this passive way and not provide something for me. There has to be something. You suck at your job and we all know that. Thanks. Thanks, Torty. You wanna get banned? Nice. Cool. Rest in peace, Lara. God dang it, it had to be from a little further back. Cheese is very chaotic. He's trying to kill Lara today. Are you okay, baby boy? I think you need your nap. I feel like when he gets really high energy like this, he probably just needs a nap to cool down. But I'm not sure why he hasn't taken his nap yet. God dang it. Rest in peace. How is it in Sweden? Lovely. Cold. Starting to get cold now. We're full autumn mode at the moment. Bye, Amber. Good luck with class. Made the jump once, now I can never make it again. Let me try a different angle. Nope. I'm just gonna keep breaking the poor girl. Hi, Batman. Can you, like, just shimmy? please? I don't want her to, like, take a step forward. I just want her to turn. Just change... God dang it. Change position, that's all I want. Okay, we made it. Drop, grab. Thanks for taking your cats? Of course, always. I think they're just a little too energized right now. They've been up all morning, running around, eating, and they haven't taken a little nap yet, so... Especially in my hands, Asia. My very capable hands, I can kill her 1,000,000 times. Do I ever think about going to Tokyo, Japan for video games? I watched a streamer on Twitch. I forget their name at the moment. They basically, all they do is they go to retro stores, or primarily go to retro stores to hunt down video games. Copies, rare copies of games that are hard to find, or maybe even Japanese versions of them. They're a really cool channel. I enjoy watching their content. And since I've been collecting retro titles for some of my consoles, I definitely would enjoy shopping for stuff in Japan, that's for sure. Vishu, I already told you I'm in Sweden. I just said I don't think that's really relevant to what we're doing, that's all. Getting PSP in Japan is super cheap. Here PSP is around 120 to 150 euros. I wonder what does cost a lot of money there, because like, it can't be that just everything is like cheaper. There probably are some collector items and stuff that harder to come by copies, or even just specific versions of games that are more expensive. But yeah, I think I would enjoy like shopping for retro titles in Japan. What retro games am I looking for? Honestly, I wouldn't mind owning like some of the Silent Hill games. Mostly like PlayStation games. Like PlayStation 2's like specific horrors and stuff like that. I would really enjoy owning myself. But oh, that's death. It's not mandatory for me to own them. It would be pretty cool if I could. What the? Cruel. Hey, more. Oh, cruel. That was so mean. Your friend did just that when they went to Japan earlier this year. I know when Apollo was in Japan, she bought herself like Japanese versions of vinyls, and she got lots of like posters and things. I don't think she got any games, not to my recollection, but I don't think Apollo has a lot of consoles. Aside from modern ones. I don't think that's necessarily her interest. But the vinyls were also just really cool. She got like specific posters as well for like movies and stuff that were Japanese versions of posters. Alright, let's save here. Hello! Hi, German. How's it going? Let's make sure we don't die. Jump! No! You weren't supposed to jump that far. Well, at least we survive. Even if we end up in the water. Oh, let me pull the lever. Real quick. Yeah, exclusive CDs. Like, one of the things that really annoys me, I don't know if anyone else feels the same way about this, but I frequent Letterboxd quite often to be able to register like movies I'm watching and look at like reviews of other people who've watched specific movies. And every now and then someone will make like a Letterboxd like movie list where they use like virtually like, to me, unrecognizable movie covers and posters for like aesthetic. They'll like group all the pink posters in one row and red posters in one row, and like let's say Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I know it as one cover, but like maybe in another country there was a different kind of poster art used. And so like that site, when people like to make their aesthetic like movie recommendations and lists, they'll use like alternate posters I've never seen before. And it makes it very hard for me to actually know, like, what movie it is, because I'm like, I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this movie cover before. And it'll just turn out to be like a movie that I'm familiar with, and I just never seen that alternate art for it. Hasn't there been like some criticism over Taylor Swift at this time because like she keeps rolling out like a new album and then she'll create like exclusive tracks or exclusive CDs or exclusive somethings that are like only available on her store for like 24 hours or something silly like that. And she's creating this weird like scarcity problem that doesn't really need to exist. If you tap backwards, does she do the backward step jump thing? Not on the modern. Unfortunately. Do I like Eurovision? I can't say I'm a huge fan. No. There are items there. Nice. Made the jump. What? Excuse me, there's no wall here. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely some very pretty book covers out there. How you doing, Cheese? I say hello. I feel like I said hello in my mind, but I'm not 100% sure if I said it out loud. Artificial scarcity is a new sales tactics. You run limited edition crap and people will pay hard cash to scalp it. I feel like this is a different kind of case though. Like, think about like Taylor Swift has like hardcore fandom and Swifties, and they're like of a specific, I mean, there's Swifties of different demographics and age groups and whatever, but I feel like she's just kind of being a little predatory on her fans and making more money. Like, she makes a ton of money. I don't understand why she would need to do scarcity tactics herself with the amount of money that she makes. But yeah, I'm not a fan, let's just put it that way. Hello, Sigma. Wait, what just happened? What? I'm very confused. German, you're probably being deleted by my mods if you say something that is inappropriate. Or if you're being way too friendly with me. I'm playing it on PC, Brooklyn. Wait. I don't understand. Something changed. I pulled a lever. Did I miss what changed? Something changed in the former room? Am I married? I am. Does he even write most of her songs? I don't really know much about her. Woo! Hello, Josh. I didn't realize she wasn't even her own songwriter. But I feel like there are a lot of people in the industry, right, that don't write their own songs or have someone that write their own songs for them. Like, I listen to Billie Eilish and her brother writes her songs for the most part, right? Did I... Now I'm forgetting what I did and didn't do. Let me just redo this. No, I definitely came here because I grabbed the item. Me not paying attention to what the lever did. Let me see if I can hit it again if it produces the same effects. Nope. Okay. Well, I think we can go back to the other room and see what happens. It's a number, AC. It's a number. I feel like she probably was, but it could have been her younger years. Maybe now she doesn't need to write her own songs anymore. Scared to like activate that. Can I walk off? No, girl, you're... God dang it. Yeah, this is the first Tomb Raider. Asia, you probably had better eyes than I did. As I was like sitting and chatting. What exactly opens? I'm thinking of getting a computer for gaming, but I'm not sure what type of computer is good for gaming. For those that generally don't know much about computers, I would recommend just going pre-built first. Try not to find a fraudulent site, but like buy a pre-built computer for yourself. And it really depends on your gaming needs. You'll need the most high-end computer in the world, depending on the games that you're playing. I was yapping too much, I didn't even notice what opened. Maybe I can go back up top and see if there's something I missed. Well, the remasters for it... Oh, that is cruel! What do you mean the boulder is in collision that she can land on the boulder and not die from the spikes below? That's rude. It's only collision when it's ramming into Lara, huh? I see what you did, devs. Hi, BB, good to see you. Shut up, Jersey. This is only where we found secrets. But yeah, Tomb Raider Remastered has come out in the last like 2 years, so people have definitely been replaying these games due to the remasters. Hi, Thomas. That was just a freaking brick wall. I couldn't even like get through it. And I've already pulled this lever. Oh wait, hold on. Apparently not. Or maybe it can't pull while there's water? Or there's something wrong with it. Okay, cheating time. What did I miss? What door activated or what thing changed and I did not notice? What? What do you mean that door is now open? Maybe I didn't pull the lever? Maybe the last time I died, I forgot to? Okay, it's open. You better not close on me. What? Wait, is this a speed thing? Oh. That sucks. Yeah, they released like 1 through 6 essentially. Like, I think the first set of games came out 2024, and the second set of games came out in 2025. So basically, we need to do this fast. I'm guessing I need to jump to the other side, pull that top lever, and then like do the sequence again. Let me see. Let me just reload the game. Okay, so we need to take some shortcuts. If it truly isn't on a timer, we gotta go as fast as possible. We're not gonna go the same way we've been going. Laura! God dang it! I said jump. I'm pushing Ark. I'm doing okay. How about you? You know, just casually killing Laura over and over again, as always. What? Where did that come from? Oh, so they're only active when you pull the lever? Okay. Oh, we made it. Do you use keyboard for gaming or controller, or if you do use controller, what type of controller? It depends on the game, honestly. If I'm gonna play an FPS and I really want to rely on accurate shooting, I'll use mouse and keyboard. Or some games are just better for mouse and keyboard. If I'm, playing games that were, at some point in time, console games, I typically lean towards controller. Currently I use a PS5 DualSense controller. I'm a PlayStation girl, so whether it was PS3 or PS4 or PS5, I've like literally used all the controllers on PC. I really enjoy them. I will, however, sometimes use an Xbox controller because Xbox is native to Windows and it's very easy to set it up with a lot of games. It's just plug and play. You never really have to think too hard, especially when you're running Windows, to just use an Xbox controller. But if I could choose, it would be PlayStation. Which... Thanks, Thomas. There's a lever here. Hopefully this is not timed as well. It might be. I'm like busy exploring and they're having me run around between areas as fast as possible. No. No way forward. Okay. So we don't drown. This is True Murder 1. It is. Makes me feel old seeing people play this game when I played it when I was actually released 30 years ago. People now don't have the patience for a game like this. I mean, I could also be the same age as you. Maybe. We're gonna take some damage, I don't even care. Don't you dare! Oh my god. I need to shotgun it. I think that's the only way for me to quickly, like, dispose of it before it kills me. Or pushes me off. If I feel extra spicy, she plays FPS games on Atari stick controller and the power glove. Hi, Blood Arms, how you doing? I mean, they're still hard games, Lou. They're not- I've gotten stuck like only a million times, don't worry. I'm just like, wait, where am I going? What am I doing? What have I done? That is... I generally don't trust people on the internet when they say things like that. But okay, Aubrey. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. I feel like that's like the oldest trick in the book. Like, person pretends to be someone else on their like brother's or father's accounts. It wasn't me that typed it. It was my brother, I swear. Yeah, we're just gonna heal. Hi, Spacey. Good morning. Did you have a good time? Was it your mother? No, your stepmother. Who's your stepmother? God dang it. Did I save? I don't know if I saved. Someone needs to shout at me to save when I get to that segment, especially when I kill that thing. Forgetting to save the game. Hi, Purple. How's it going? It wasn't me who put Ashe in Licorice Chubby Bunny. It was my evil step-on from my father's side. What are you? Do you come from a Disney movie? Went to a fair. She met KK over stream. Cute. Sounds like a fun time. Wait. Hmm. I have questions, but I feel like I should keep my questions to myself. I'm not. Nope. Keep my questions to myself. You're a Disney princess, I knew it. I always have questions, Lip, and I'm always like, I should just keep my questions to myself. I should. Yep. No, I did not forget who KK is. I know who she is. Counter Kitty. I've like, she's literally someone I've known about for like years. I'm pretty sure when I started streaming in 2017, she was also streaming, and I've like known about her since then. So it's a very long time. I'm gonna save before I get through these freaking trapdoors. I'm pretty sure it was like Gala and KK were some of the first Australians I knew about on the platform. Or like I knew of. Okay, I know. I'll do my best, Asia. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for screaming at me, Lou. I forgot yet again. I think we should maybe time out the person who claims to be 9 in my chat. I don't think you should be hanging out in my chat if you're actually 9. And if you're 9, you should definitely be asking your parents what content you should or should not be watching. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know if it's against YouTube TS, but I know that if you are 9, you generally have parental supervision on YouTube. And you can't access things like this. But if they... I'm on the internet. I doubt people who say that they're a girl at 9 and on their father's account is actually a real thing. You know? It could be true, but then like you can't really do much about them being on their father's account, you know? Good morning, Amish! How are you doing? That was back in the day. I saw some like interesting news this morning where apparently Denmark is, I think, making laws for kids not being able to use social media until they're like 15. Just to prevent like, I don't know if you all saw Adolescence this year, but like just to prevent like issues and like the kind of problems kids can go through and encounter when they're young and on the internet. I was probably playing Tomb Raider as a kid, let's be real. I was like probably 9 when I played Tomb Raider myself. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me to save. We got a few saves in. This is where the door opened, but I think I need to open several doors. Hi, Trenton. Yeah, like, I don't know for who watched Adolescence this year, but, like, that one, it's kind of like one of those, like, eye-opening situations where it's like, maybe social media might be a little bit too much for kids growing up. Just, like, the amount of information and pressure they see and stigma they may face. Like, I'm sure they get enough of that, like, just existing as kids and teens growing up in the world and having to deal with other kids in school. I'm sure they get a lot of issues, and those on their own are overwhelming. Yeah, sometimes I remember when I'm not chatting to save. Doing alright for a Thursday. That's good to hear. Got any plans coming up on the weekend, Amish? I have problems on social media when I'm a whole ass lady. I can't imagine exposing a kid to this stuff. I remember, like, there was less supervision for me back in the day when I was on the internet, and, like, it pretty much ended up in, like, child grooming problems. Like, it's so easy to have that happen to you, and I think I remember, like, chat rooms were a lot more scary back then, depending on, like, what part of the internet you found yourself on. Yeah, I don't think I had supervision either, but I do remember my father throwing a fit when I joined High Five as a kid. I know I never really looked into the site. I just know all my friends had a High Five, and they were like, you should make a High Five and then, like, become friends with us on there. And then I remember my father, like, threw a fit about that. I don't know what it was about that site. But I was, like, on MSN and later on like, MySpace and Facebook when Facebook first came out. But I don't know what triggered him for High Five in particular. Alright, let's see what are we gonna do in this room. There's several levers. I imagine we have to pull the levers that allow us to basically open all these doors and swim through. We have to figure out what's what. Writing testimonials on friends' pages. What was High Five? Were you on it yourself, Blood Arms? Because, like, to me as a kid, I guess I never investigated. Like, to me, it was just a platform where you can have your friends and, like, visit their pages and stuff like that and chat to them. I think, yeah, we probably ignored that. I don't think my parents understood even, like, video game ratings because they never regulated my video games. Okay, that's door number 2, but it just closed back again. I wonder if we have to open them in a specific sequence. It was just MySpace-esque? Okay. That's number 1. They just shut again. What's making them shut again? So I found number 1 and number 2. What's this one? That's the one that released the enemies from their eggs. I can't remember the shortcut for... I think you switch guns underwater from your inventory. When I start streaming? Probably in 2017. Great. So don't hit that lever. Let's not do that again. You got into some pretty strange situations. I feel like the thing that, like, if I could go back and tell myself not to do is, like, it's kind of dangerous being a girl on the internet and telling people your real age and talking to, like, guys on the internet. I probably shouldn't. I didn't know, though. It was just more like, it wasn't even, like, chat rooms or, like, MySpace or anything like that. It was, like, MMOs. I should have told myself to stay away from that. Like, if I could go back and tell kid me not to do that, like, just don't talk to guys on video games. Because that's, like, where all the child grooming happens, and that's where I feel like I was kind of groomed a little bit. And I was like way too young for that crap, you know? Way too young. My first screen name? It probably involved combinations of hell and rock. Probably the first real ones were likely to just be my name because I was too young. It probably was just my name. Yeah, I was like a edgy girl. Yeah, I used a lot of MSN when I was a kid. God dang it. Why do I keep getting the freaking enemies jumping at me? Is it like press the wrong levers and they would emerge no matter what? Alright, one down. Yeah, exactly. Hell Rock Girl 666. That's my first username. Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea, Lit. I mean, exactly. Kids will say that, you know, they think they know better, so they'll do whatever they want, but I think that's like good supervision to have, in my opinion. Like, if I was a parent to my kid, if I had a kid, I don't think I would not tell them about the dangers of, like, people on the internet. Like, of how I would, like, straight up tell them. I'd be like, this could happen to you. They could do this. And I know they'll probably say, like, oh, you're just saying things. That's just what my mom says. It's never gonna happen. But at least if it does happen, they'll at least be like, oh, she was right. So even if they're, like, tempted to, like, find out and learn the hard way, they will at least be cognizant that, like, I talked about it, you know? Like, this is a possibility. And then it won't be, like, a very foreign thing to them. It'll be like, oh crap, maybe I should stay away. Okay, I think I opened them in the right order now. She started streaming when she was... I think I knew her when she was that age, Spacey, so, like, I could totally see how that's a bad time to get into, like, streaming if you don't really know how people are gonna be. Especially, like, just the issues with streaming in general, how, like, people will, you know, cross boundaries, will throw money at you expecting things, they'll try to, like, cross boundaries, and they'll start to feel like... they'll make you feel like you're indebted to them because they supported your channel, or they, like, help you out, moderate, or something like that. Like, there's definitely issues, for sure. We're going to a birthday party for one of your friend's kids. The rest of the time will be spent working on a paper for a class, hoping it's the last major paper before completing your MBA. What's your plans for the week? Oh my gosh, that's huge, Amish. When are you projected to get your master's? Master's in Business Administration, right? My plans for the weekend will be to catch up with my husband, because he's coming back from the US. Yeah, that's my plans. He will literally be back a week after he left, so he'll be back tomorrow. It'll be like a full week that I haven't seen him. And it'll be nice because, like, literally the weekend before it, I was the one that was away. I was the one that was out of country. So, like, technically we haven't had much time to see each other in the last 2 weeks. So it'll be nice to catch up with him. You're lucky you never got far into murder games, to fight these flying demons. They seem annoying. Yeah, especially when they explode and kill you where you are. You would save? I think I just saved. I'll make sure to save again once I come out of this. Exactly. There are a lot of instances in games I wish I learned the lesson, like, early on, of just, like, saving every 2 seconds, like hitting F5 as much as possible, because it's, like, a good way to, like, play the game rather than having to redo a whole segment again. No auto saves in this era. Your kids could also dispute that you met their dad on the internet too. Well, good thing I'm not having kids then. Graduation's December? Oh, nice. Are you gonna go for the actual graduation ritual? Wait, someone was telling me that they got cake. I think it was Kitty. Didn't you tell me? Wasn't it the red velvet, right? You're having red velvet cake. That's what it is. Oh, there's death in these halls. We'll save, just in case. You plan to walk? Nice. I never did my college walk. I kind of regret it. But to be fair, I didn't really have anyone there. So I felt like maybe I shouldn't walk, because I would have had to buy the gown and the cap to graduate, and I was like, for what? Who's gonna be there to watch me walk? I should have done it. Like my parents weren't gonna be there. I didn't really know many people in college, or people that were even gonna graduate the same year as me. And I just kind of like felt a little lonely. I'm like, why should I do this tradition? I don't think anyone's gonna be here to watch me walk anyways. But in hindsight, should have still done it. Hey Anthony, glad to have you. Thanks for hanging out today. Yeah, I wonder if people do like no save runs, you know? Just like play the entirety of the game without saving. I think that just took me back around. Yep, it did. Okay. Oh, I see what we have to do. I figured it out. We have to push this rock to stop the boulder from rolling down. German, my mod is gonna have to keep deleting your messages. You're gonna get banned, alright? I think several warnings is enough to be like, hey, maybe I'm doing something wrong here if my messages keep getting deleted. Ah! You bought muffin yesterday when you went to collect a package? Ooh, is that a little treat to yourself? Alright, so at least this path is now open to us. It didn't taste much of the sweet cream cheese frosting. Oh, that's a shame. That's like one of the best parts about it. Okay. So it seems that we keep climbing this tower, and every time we progress through it, we end up higher and higher. Okay. I want to go see what else was in that room, but first we kill this bat thing. Atlantean mummy monsters. Mutation thing. Whatever you are, just die, please. That was too far away for me to kill it. Never mind. Oh, is that literally what they're saying? Are they just asking if I'm married, or they're saying some weird stuff about, like... I never really understood that. Why do people... Like, I don't even understand what the point of this is. Okay. So, X-Man goes on, like, a website, like YouTube, and be like, will you marry me? Okay. What is that supposed to serve exactly? Like, let's say the person does say yes. What then? Like, okay, cool. Like, who are you? Why would you want to marry a woman you don't know? Are you, like, that desperate in your life to lock yourself in wedlock with someone you don't know? Like, what if I end up being an absolute, like, a psychopath and maybe even a serial killer, and then you married me and then I killed you? Or stole all your money? Or, like, I don't know, you had to pay alimony for the rest of your life because now you, like, wed someone that you don't even know. Like, why would you want that? What is the purpose of that? Why would people propose like that? It's not even flattery. It's just weird. It's like, is that really how little you think of your, like, romantic life? And personal life, to just be, like, proposing to strangers on the internet, hoping for a positive response? Like, what are you getting out of that? Are you just, like, boosting your confidence and ego by being like, a woman said yes to me? Like, I don't understand what that serves. Maybe it is a confidence boost. Oh god. Oh god. What do I do? Chat. What do I do? Oh. I saw the spikes and I tried to save myself and I got myself out of it and I died. Crap. Naruto or Boruto fans? I wouldn't say that it's a ninja game. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know what kind of like other interests you have that might intersect with Tomb Raider. There's a film where he's at the concert at the board that says, "Will you marry me?" And she says, "Yes." Can't remember. What happens? What's the conclusion of that? Hi, Craven. How's it going? Easy, quick, green card, but like they don't even know if I'm American. Well, I guess like any like similar concept of a green card could exist in any country. At least a week. You think that's enough? Then you can propose. All right. I need to use the restroom, chat. I drank like 2 cups of tea today before we continue this segment. Just get back to where we were. Oh crap! Yeah, death room. No, the same thing is happening again. Recipes. I should have just gone and taken the bathroom break. Oopsie. I'll just leave you here to babysit Lara while I use the restroom, chat. What time is it, by the way? Okay. Well, we've been on 2 hours. The right amount of time before we take a stream break. Alright. I need 5 minutes. Use the bathroom, stretch my legs, maybe grab another drink, I don't know. And I'll see you all here in a second. Gotta propose in 10,000 bit sheer. Oh, make it 100,000. I didn't see the ads. It's okay. I can't control it. Not all the time, at least. Anyways, I'll be back. Hello. Is anyone else stressed out by the beating heart sounds? I was like walking around the house and all I could hear is the freaking pulsating, beating heart sounds of this room. It's freaking me out. And then Cheese interrupted me. That's actually not the chair. I'm using a different chair at the moment. I probably should update the command sometime. Hi, John. How's it going? The woman says yes, and she's meeting a lot of people because she's famous and he doesn't think it will work, but somehow it does in the end. Like a fairy tale ending. Like, basically the scenario that never ever happens, essentially, Lou. I feel like people should get to know a person for a while before they get married? Yeah! That applies on, like, a lot of different relationships. It should become ambience for you? That's nice. It was stressing me the hell out. You started to tune it out? I was the only one who didn't then. Okay, let's wait a second. Hi, H1. Okay. I'm hoping now that we're clear through here, we can just jump across the other side without dying. No. Oh, okay. We landed. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, it's quite the interesting choice, isn't it, Kitty? It's through this passageway. More enemies. What's here? Anything? Just things to jump on, I guess. Okay, so slopes to deal with. How do we overcome this? Seems no matter where I look, there are more slopes. Maybe we can use this platform here? And then I can try and see if I can get a jump this way? I think I waste a lot of magnum ammo in this one level. Where did it go? Did it just fly through the ceiling? It's problematic. Okay, we're gonna jump across. I don't think I can salvage this. Nope. Could not. If I had fun firing them, fair. Fair. Like, not jump at the last possible moment? Perhaps not. So what are my other options? What if I start from here? Okay, that seems to be a neutral landing. Okay. We're going somewhere, we're going somewhere. Pull this lever. Hopefully it's not a timed lever. Let's see with this rock. What, are you probably covering another lever? Then we gotta get to the other side. Oh no, it's a passageway. It most likely is timed. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This place just has a lot of booby traps, doesn't it? Well, there's only one way to kill this thing. There's multiple of them! No! I didn't think there was two stacked on top of each other. Rest in peace, Lara. You got down to 4 degrees last night? Are you living in Sweden? Like the same kind of temperature we had last night. Nice. Love that. That is a very, very cruel enemy to add to this segment. Okay. I get any shotgun shells? Alright, we're going in. Yeah, Ohio and Sweden are very similar. Do you also do a mandatory fika every day? And also socialize to no one? Or with no one? Crap, I'm gonna die. I like that I was in the middle of a climbing animation when I died, so she had to like fulfill the climbing animation before she died. No, it sucks here. Oh, good to know. Used to live in Ohio, never again? What was bad about it? Hi, broski. Just try and kill them as fast as possible. Oh my gosh. This is a terrifying segment. Yeah, it's terrible Kingmaker. I do have Uzis. I do. I don't know how fast I would have melted through these monsters. Saving, saving. Not like good restaurants and stuff. Isn't Columbus also like a college city? Alright. We're almost nearing the end of our climb, I think. Well, no, actually, this tower goes forever. I lied. No! Her drop was so long that they cycled through the scream of her falling twice. Basically, like, they coded it in a way if like she falls for 5 seconds and the audio is 2 seconds, they loop the audio. As long as she's falling, it'll just keep playing over and over again. I think I knew someone that went to OSU. Hey, Alex. Just boring, full of deplorables, bland weather. NL is similar, but better people in the infrastructure? Wait. What's that a state code of? It's not New Orleans. It's not that New Orleans is even a state. Oh, Netherlands! I forget! Oh my god! I feel like we had this conversation ages ago. And you moved to the Netherlands. Wow. I'm getting like a flashback here. Jeez. How have I forgotten this piece of information? New Louisiana, that's it. Alright, let's see. Not New Zealand, apparently. Nope. Just Netherlands. Which is what I would have guessed had I not thought about it in the context of the United States. Something tells me this is also a time thing, so we better get going. It's probably the only thing blocking this passageway. Crap. You helped build part of a lab at OSU 12 years ago. Wow. Jumping Flash on PS1. Generally, when my falls are very long, I'll eventually hit a kill plane, then eventually I'll die, but that varies game to game. Northern Line has great infrastructure. I hate that he is called Northern Line and everyone refers to him as NL. It confuses the heck out of me. The QA found the bug 4 days before release. Hey, when you fall for bazillions of milliseconds of screaming long enough, overworked dev, let me loop the WAV files. Fixed! Alright, I think now we can navigate across. Well, the thing is we were talking about Ohio, so technically my brain was already thinking about the US. I don't just think about America, it isn't the only country in the world. Hi, Nugget! How's it going? Happy Thursday. Oh, God! I had a bad feeling about that place, and I walked in and I was like, yep. I have every reason to have a bad feeling about this place. Whoa! What the heck? What? You totally thought they were talking about Northern Lion as well? I don't think you can move to Northern Lion. I mean, I guess you could camp outside his house or something, but I don't think that's the way that works. It's going, except for the upcoming weekends. 4 years ago next week. You lurk too much these days. Taller time, usually things good? Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see you, broski. I appreciate you dropping in, checking in. Glad things are going good with you. I didn't even know you had a kid. Big developments in your life. Just die, please. Thank you. Oh. The only way to take care of that was to go all out. Your brother was trying to explain Northern Lion to your stepmom the other night. What is there to explain? He's a yapper. He's also very, witty about his remarks. But he is, in essence, a yapper. Ah! What the? What? When it switched camera angles? And I was supposed to freaking go with that? That was confusing as hell. Hi Sebastian, how's it going? Well, I wouldn't say I'm anti-America. I just can't visualize myself living there, especially while I'm not in agreement with the government and current politics. As for the people, I don't have a problem with them. As long as you're not radicals. The people are lovely, and I enjoy my time when I'm in the US, but that's purely as someone who's like visiting it and knows they're not gonna live there. Living there, if you had a choice, probably would not take it. For multiple different reasons. But I don't have any issues with the people or the culture. I just have issues with the current state of affairs. Oh my god, Balatro. I played Balatro on stream. Or did I play it on my my secondary channel? I played a lot of Balatro. You've heard of Canada as NL because Northern Lion is the most important human of all time? Well, there's a lot of people that came out of Canada. What celebrities came out of Canada? The first one I can think of is like Justin Bieber. It's probably a lot more than that. But I feel like that's the one that was very well known for quite some time. I actually don't know how many people I know are originally Canadian. Is Ryan, what's his face? Is he Canadian? Celebrities like Deschain? Exactly. She only sort of understands Twitch. It's hard to explain to her that KK couldn't hear us even though we could hear her. Oh, like she was like watching the stream. I got it. Ryan Seacrest? No! Ew! I was thinking of the other guy that played Deadpool recently. There's too many Ryans. Ryan Reynolds. Yes, thank you. Celine Dion. I think I see a freaking Nicholas Light fan in chat. Ugh, Drake. Not a fan. Keanu Reeves is Canadian? I thought Keanu Reeves was like a multitude of things, like Lebanese, Canadian. I thought he was Hawaiian. I know, I did steal one of their numbers. I know, I did take an American away from them. Jeff Keighley is Canadian? Avril Lavigne? I think so? I shouldn't relent. I should just shoot them until they're dead. Come on. Just die. Okay. We're good. Has Hawaiian blood. So heritage? I remember Keanu Reeves being a weird one. I can't remember if he had like Lebanese through one of his parents or he was just born in Lebanon, but he also has Hawaiian heritage. But maybe he lived in Canada? Oh, he's a Canadian actor. Okay. He counts as Canadian. I'm gonna save here so I don't get myself killed. Skinwalkers? They're apparently some Atlantean creatures, but for me they're just mummies without skin. What exactly am I supposed to do about this? Something tells me I'm not supposed to hit that lever. That's why I made a different save. In case I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, I am supposed to be here. Oh, there is an escape. Born in Beirut. Okay, that's what it was. His father's English, Hawaiian, Chinese. His mother is English and Portuguese descent. He was born in Beirut. So that's his only connection to Beirut. Okay, cool. You think that's JPEG? Look at that. Oh, jump, Laura! Oh, too close. Alright. Maybe Seacrest is also Canadian Nugget. Maybe today we learn. You're Canadian but not famous. You're famous to us, Purple. Like, how many people in chat know who you are right now? That's pretty famous to me. Okay. What death trap? I've never been to Hawaii. There's a lot of states I would like to see. Oh, great. I thought that those were something. I didn't think they were gonna be freaking darts, poison traps. Like, what is this place? Sucks. What? How is this space? Did you like Hawaii? He definitely seems like he's from NL. Yeah, let's just assume everyone just comes from Northern Lion. What the hell was that passageway? You are famous to me, Purple. I felt famous once right after I moved here. I was walking home from train and a guy from chat recognized you. What? That's wild. That's actually pretty freaking cool. Turns out he's been watching for years. I moved 5 houses down the street from him. Small world, huh? This place is pretty freaking rude, not gonna lie. Is the rock from Canada? Alright, we made it. You wave by at his house every time you walk by. Cute. This says Q on it. There's just some thrones. Cutie? Cute. Okay, no. It's just NTQ. Okay. So we have thrones. And they got a bunch of letters on them. Okay. I'm guessing they won't let us jump over this thing. You lived there for a few years and you still have family there. I didn't know that about you, Spacey. How many states have you lived in? Hawaii is an amazing place. If you go there, take a tour of the islands. Yeah, I hear it is pretty out there. Dwayne Johnson is Hawaiian. Okay. This is the throne room of the Atlantean kings. It doesn't seem like they're with us anymore. Stand on the thrones of all 3 rulers. Nice, that was an achievement. Okay, so now we need to figure out what in this room can we trigger to make some progress, huh? What's a girl gotta do around here? Push things? Maybe. Pull? Push? Push! Wait, you saying the rock isn't cool enough to be associated with Northern Lion? You lived in Virginia as well? Dang. Maybe we were in the same place at the same time, Spacey. Virginia, Hawaii, Okinawa. You lived in Japan? Ohio, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Maryland are the places you've lived? Are you like a army brat? Sorry, you don't have to answer that. I asked too many questions. You've been a lot of places. Navy brat. Oh. Well, that makes a lot of sense. What was the coolest place you lived in? Excuse me? Ah! This place is just starting to get really cruel. What the hell? It's just trap after trap after trap. This doesn't push. Hi, Greg! I pretty much worked through your breaks, so I have a moment for this quick list. Hope to stop by later. Well, we look forward to seeing you, Greg. Hope you're having a good day. Not sure you want to live there all the time. I think this was the block we had to push. The Rock is so cool. He isn't even human anymore. What did I miss in the Rock's development? You also lived in Virginia and Texas, Missouri, Oregon, West Virginia, Illinois, New York, North Carolina, Arkansas, and Florida. If I had to choose one of those states to live in, I probably would pick Illinois. From all of the above. Maybe Texas. Yeah, probably Illinois or Texas. I feel like those are like desirable. If I had to choose a place to live, it'd probably be one of those states. You still love surfing? Only surfing I've ever done in my life was an electric surfboard. That was very weird. What Tomb Raider game is this? This is Tomb Raider 1. Also, Kingmaker, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. God dang it. Stop it with the freaking booby traps. I knew they were gonna do it. Oh my god. Who isn't, Playboy? Who isn't? Maybe we can push one of these or pull one so that... but that still doesn't make sense. I feel like maybe we would want to go there, but we would need to find a way to get there. Maybe we can pull the one that we brought in the first place? No, I already pushed it into place. Wait. Rock released a movie that flopped so hard that they said his career best performance and it might get him some award nominations. Interesting. What's the name of the movie? You have family in New York but never lived there? I feel like New York would not be a city I would choose to live in unless I was living on the outskirts of it. Like, I wouldn't like... I've heard there... I think maybe it was in Brooklyn that people have said there's some lovely places to live in, but I don't know if it would be like an ideal state. Maybe if I wasn't living in the city. The Smashing Machine. Oh, really? He's in that. I've heard people say good things about it. That and there's another movie recently people have been talking about that I've been wanting to see. You enjoy driving too much to live in New York City? It's like why you wouldn't also move to LA, because same problem. I think we might have to go down. Despite how awful this is. Hey, Daryl. So maybe we run and then run back. What? Bogus. He looks so different this, you wouldn't even know it's him. Interesting. Body surfed? What is body surfing versus surfing? Okay, maybe we survive this. Even though it's booby-trapped. Wait. They didn't just put us back in the trap room, did they? Oh, this is the other trapdoor we can go. I guess one is more friendly than the other trapdoor. I mean, yeah, that's... It does feel nice to be able to just drive, like, down a long road and just, like, enjoy the drive rather than just going through one traffic light, one intersection, and next. That's, like, the mind-numbing kind of traffic, you know? It's like, oh, I'm waiting in traffic. Wait, but what did that achieve? Okay, now I'm upset. Where you're just trying to get to a destination, but you have to stop a million times and brake and then wait. I feel like every time I go through one of these passageways, I like miss a lever that's vital. So I gotta like go back and check. Your brother lives in LA now, but you haven't visited him since he lived in San Francisco. You've probably been to every single state, haven't you? Make a house out of coconuts or something? I wish I had a coconut tree. There! Oh, I see it. Sneaky little lever. I lived, so the only state that I lived in was Virginia, and I was pretty close to DC. You traveled a bit, so it seems. So yeah, speaking of famous Canadians, true, Demjug is a famous Canadian. I did live in the States, yes. For some time. God, it's these evil horse things again. Die! Oh my a weird amalgamation of things. Maybe we could just call them center, but I don't really know what they are. Do you know coconut is not a nut, it's a cocoa fruit? They lied. So long ago. I think what I didn't appreciate about being there is how often, like, the metro didn't work because of, like, freaking bomb threats and stuff. Skin tours? Yeah, sure. We can go with that. Why did the two above not attack me? Bizarre. Ah! What the heck? Run! Laura, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? Here, let me correct that for you, Dumjug. Is that more familiar? God, the colors are so bad. On your 21st birthday. Wow. You're dealing with a bug in your room? Oh no. Happy to be a member. Thanks for always being live for us and good at multitasking with gaming and talking to chat. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Kingmaker. It's always a pleasure. I'm surprised you feel that way, considering I feel like I do a worse job keeping up with YouTube chat than I do with Twitch chat. I think I jumped too high and I activated the egg. Frickin' egg. The explosion animation in the remake. Oh, okay. Hurt my head enough. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Perfect. I think I know why I got stuck. It's because it's a slope. What? Why is my... Oh, what? What the hell is that? It looks so alien. Look at the head of the original. We're just mirrored versions of each other. We are mirrored versions of each other. I just killed myself. Oh. Why did she look so alien? Did you see her head? That was bizarre. Okay, so don't shoot self. Got it. I like that they're just standing there. Thanks for making my job a little easier. I think I got so tripped up by the camera, like I didn't know what I was looking at. Like the way it was forcing me to look at this, like, enemy in the room. Yeah, that. Oh, she's standing right opposite to me. Oh, funky. Maybe we have to have her stand on things like me so we can progress to this area. She's mimicking my movements. Oh, maybe we kill her here. What if I... No! God dang it, I was trying to grab the ledge! Okay, there she is. Let me try that. Maybe she won't grab the ledge. Oh, oops. No, come on. There have been some bogus moments from this chapter. Freaking one trap after another. Mean as hell. Hey! Stay up there, Lara. Told you you could drop down. Do you think she fell? No, she's too smart. She survived. But then what's the lava pit for? Yeah, what if I jump into the lava? I guess she won't let me progress because of the way the camera locks around her. Maybe? Interesting. I try giving her a hug, she won't let me. Maybe I can make her run into the lava one. Hi, Emma! We have a doppelganger. She's really creepy. Look. I have to show you the original version of this doppelganger. So this is my doppelganger. I wish I could wave or something. And then this is her in the original. She looks like E.T. E.T. come home. E.T. go home. Oh my god, it's E.T. It has boobs too. It's a female E.T. Oh. That's not human at all. I guess that's their way, like, the way that it looks like was to portray that, like, she has freaking, like, high and very sharp cheekbones. Lara, that is. Because, like, even in the remake, look at her. Those are some really high brow bones. Wait, I'm trying to get, like, the right angle here so I can see. What the heck is that? Is that supposed to be a brow bone? Like, what? Or are they brows? Like, I don't understand. And those are her cheekbones? This is weird. Interesting. They did make sure she has boobs, though. Even though technically those are not muscles. They're connective tissues and fat. But she does have boobs. Dude, that's so funny. Just the placement of the boobs between the original and the remaster is amazing. Like, it went whoop! Like, all the way up to her freaking, like, neck. She got a lift there. Whoa. Oh my. Hi, Mr. Angel. Original seems more- this is more realistic to you? Look how itty bitty her waist is in the original. Oh my god, and they gave her abs. Well, I mean, she would have abs. This looks a little bit more normal. She actually has a rib cage. Look how high her rib cage is in this one. They gave her 3 ribs and called it a day. Wow. Yeah, this seems a little bit more anatomically correct. Just saying. Whoa! Look at her thighs! They like connect so loosely to the freaking pelvis. Look at that. Or are the boobs made of bone? I think they're illustrating that as connective tissue. I like that it's triangular. It's not even round. Polygons. Yeah, she does look like a steak. Anyways. Fascinating. You got massive eyeballs. Kinda like the original one better. It's too good. Yeah, breaking down the anatomy of Tomb Raider. Original versus remaster. She hates glutes on the daily. Her whole life is one exercise. Oh. But there's no lever to pull here. Okay, I guess I just have to imitate the movement then. Let's switch sides for a sec. Oh, this is so bizarre. Oh, you can bump into each other. This is so bizarre. This is amazing. Can you guys high five? Do a backflip? Only she could do more than just hold out her guns. Hi, Crow. Yeah, wants to phone home. Exactly. That's my first thought. Mr. Angel. Would this it shoot you with? I don't know. That's a really good question, but I definitely do die. Or if she dies, I die? I don't know. What are her bullets made out of? Bones. Alright. Let's go do the same thing. That's where her missing rib cages are. Hi! You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I should have paused the exact moment she fell through so I could see what that looked like on camera. This is the PlayStation Classic Remastered, yes. Alright, let's save the game. Guess she did go home after all. She shoots toes, yeah. Like, hold on, let me just pull out my toes. I know, we'll never be the same without her, Anthony. Oh my god, it's back! Oh my god, there's more! Die! Saving, healing. Gone but not forgot. You will never be able to forget a face like that. That stuff is gonna be in my nightmares. I'm gonna remember how Lara looked as like a mummy. Okay, pull the lever. Ooh. Did it reveal this? I mean, even if it did, we need to open that door first. Yeah, it's like it looks like a rib cage. And it looks like a freaking arm cannon that shoots like tissue that explodes or something weird like that. It's a weird looking block right there. Am I using control? I am. Let's try and make some shortcuts here before this door closes. Please don't close, please don't close, please don't close, please don't close. Made it. That looks like a relic. Thanks for making a clip of that, Emma. Coffee and functionality time, have fun and stuff. Thanks. It's good to see you, Broski. Enjoy your coffee. Something tells me we can't just touch that. Or maybe? Why would I want to fall down here? Let me thoroughly investigate this room first. Yeah, pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Okay, can I jump in it? Oh, can I?
You can't do this.
We condemn you, Natla of Atlantis, for your crimes, for the flagrant misuse of your powers, and for robbing us of ours.
You can't,
Breaking the free bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under, and invading Teopan and myself with our army, our warriors, empty from our pyramid, so that you can use the pyramid, its powers of creation, for your
interesting
own
voice
mindless
box.
destruction.
Mindless? Look at you. Neither of you have one squirt of inventive juice in your heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
Tehokan!
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure. As some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
So this is the original inventor of these Atlantean Atlans things.
In limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen blood. Greet your eternal unrest, Natla!
You won't rest either, or your damned continent eaten death.
Well, they really did cryo freeze her, didn't they? Look at the freaking cryo chamber. What the? So that's what Natla is.
Back again.
And you? For a grand reopening, I assume.
Evolution's in a rut. Natural selection at an all-time low. Shipping out fresh meat will incite territorial rages again. Will strengthen and advance us. Even create new breeds.
Kind of evolution on steroids, then.
A kick in the pants. Those runts Qualapec and Tehokan had no idea. The cataclysm of Atlantis struck a race of languoring wimps. Plummeted them to the very basics of survival again. It shouldn't happen like that.
Or like this.
Hatching commences in 15 seconds.
Dang, she's so much taller than us. She's a giant.
Not without the heart of the operation.
No!
What?
10,
What kind of idiocy was that?
5, 4, 3,
Girl, she just took care of that problem. Oh god, it's about to be birthed. Thanks. Didn't have to shoot and waste a bullet on her. She just like took care of herself. Oh my god. Okay. Like you had the ring exactly, hon. Like the one ring. Civilian casually walks into a death trap laden temple with ease. Yeah, like who the hell put her there? Who escorted her? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's funny. That was an experience. We got the whole shebang, the old cutscene and the voice acting and everything. She hit the YMCA as she was falling into the pit. Oh, you freeze from that. Frame that. That's awesome. I need to go see that. Okay. All right. Let's see what's next. I still got my Uzis out, I think. No one told me this was Attack on Titan! What the heck is... That scared the crap out of me. That's what the top of the tower was? Oh! That's actually an achievement! Shelly's Encore! Make Lara scream twice during a fall! I was talking about this earlier. It's like every, like, certain period, her fall scream, like, loops. And we literally achieved 2 full screams. And we got an achievement for it. They knew what they were doing. The devs knew what they were doing. Wait, we gotta do that all over again? This game is wild. Do you know how many achievements this remastered collection has? I gotta show you. Probably YouTube will be able to see this too, because they're watching my desktop capture. 269. I have only 24. Apparently, this is not that common. Oh. Interesting. It is a lot. Especially for, like, older games. I don't know if these achievements were possible in the original, if they were completely made for the remake. That's not what I was trying to do. Now, what in the fresh hell is this? It honestly looks so close to the original. It doesn't really look that much difference. So, I start blasting. I hope it's taking damage. It definitely looks like it is. Sorry. Brief break for a heal. Small intermission. The comforting sound continues. What? Woo! Defeat Natla's new breed? Yeah, health bar is at the bottom. What the hell? It looked so close to the original design as well. I think I used like 400 rounds to defeat it. Huh, what the? Oh, what the? It's not there a second ago? Yeah, we talked about this. When we first entered this hall, we're like, it pulsates. It throbs. It is just weird. It's bizarre. It's apparently an incubator. That's what we established. It's an incubator. Yeah, I left everyone on break with this in their ears, and I was weirded out by it while I was on break listening to it, and everyone's like, oh, I kind of tuned it out. Oh, it's like ambiance to me. I was like, what? I'd be so like nervous listening to this if someone left me on AFK screen with this like beating. Okay, one freaky monster down. What's next? Let's see if we can push that any further before I like move on. No, she can't push anymore. Saving! Alright. Maybe we can push it from the other side now? Or am I missing something? She can only pull. I guess we can pull and push from the other side. I don't know, because I feel like a lot of the AI in this game kind of like gets stuck in a loop because I run around them, including like human enemies. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like I locked it in a loop. Right, now how do we do this? She doesn't seem to want to pull it. Oh. That thing is gonna break if I don't go fast enough. Whew. Cleared it first go. Alright. Left path and right path. A block. On tank controls? Fair. Maybe it's just easier on modern. I think someone was asking me about that earlier on YouTube, but I missed the message. It's easier with modern controls, but modern controls, unfortunately, doesn't allow you to do everything you could do in the original. That's the one issue with modern. It's like, normally you could just like stand and like press a button and you could do a backflip. That's not possible in the modern controls. There's just some things that don't work the same way. So if you're looking for the original intended experience, the tank controls are the way to go. Armored Core 6! Love Armored Core 6. I want to replay Armored Core 6. Would it be boring? Hi, Ronto. Would it be boring if I had a month where I just replayed a lot of games that I would like to replay every year? How boring would that be? You like create a marathon of like going through games. A little replay. We definitely did some Expedition 33 speedruns, just not full game ones. Crap! That's okay. It's fine. We survived. You wouldn't mind a replay month? I feel like there's some games I really would like to replay every now and then. Like certified bangers. Oh, that hurts. The little embers from the freaking lava. I did replay Bloodborne. Yes, that's true, Raptor. There better not be a boulder. There's a boulder. There better not be a boulder! I never can singularly say that I have a favorite game of all time, but if I was to put games on that list, it would be things like Resident Evil 1 HD Remake, it would be Armored Core 6, it would be Dishonored, it would be Deus Ex Human Revolution, it would be Dragon Age Origins. I feel like there's a bunch of titles like I would be like, yeah, I want to go back and play these again. For funs. Red Dead Redemption is also a great replay. I feel like the only reason I would feel like that's the case is because I probably would find things I never found the first time around because of how massive that universe is. I was about to say, I didn't finish Demjug. I would say definitely Expedition 33 would make that list as well. It's definitely a game of all time. What happens when you break this? It's certainly a game of all time. I sure hope I don't die. Listing her top 100 games. I mean, yeah, it might as well be a top 100 because I sure can't choose one freaking game. I was in the middle of doing a BL4 run. And then Expedition 33 happened and Oblivion Remastered happened. Oh, hey, we're back in this room again. Can we grab it this time? Are we even meant to grab it this time? Howdy, Vorpal. What's up? Okay, so we made it back through here. Great. I have not played Skong. I want to do that maybe in November. Or maybe in December. Really? Why can't you interact with this? Or am I just missing the prompt? Yeah, I hear it's really tough. I hear it's really, really tough. Maybe we are supposed to go back to this platform here. But then what? Round 2? I'm not even gonna say like Dark Souls because I feel like I've replayed that game a million times at this point, so unless we like do a super casual playthrough. All achievements playthrough. The monster's breathing sounds like Beavis and Butthead? Really? Yeah, I could kind of hear that. I could kind of hear that. I don't understand why we would be back here. I'm so confused by all of this. Violet! Oh, maybe we just came back so we can push it the- Maybe. I figured it out. Maybe. No. No, I don't think that's it. Violet, have a nice nap. I thought I was onto something, but I don't think I'm onto anything. I was thinking we come back here so we can push the rock down the slope. And then maybe... No. Oh, you're gonna speedrun it? Nice, Spacey. Rest in peace, I'm gonna end up killing her. I feel like I made a mistake by dropping down. Alright. I might need a piece of advice. What the heck am I supposed to do here? I can't grab this piece. We literally fought over it. She died. Are you telling me the truth, dumb jug, or are you just trying to screw with me? I was about to say, don't think the answer is jumping in. Yep, I have no clue what to do either. Like, the place looped back through here, so it must want us in this room again. We didn't just do all of that to get back to this altar and then literally jump down to do it again. There's something here. There has to be. I mean... Oh, yeah, you can. I guess that's a good way to go about it. Just destroy the relic altogether. Honestly, I was about to, like, literally as you told me that, I was like, this is not that kind of game. You don't just shoot things that seem interesting, because it doesn't work like that. But what do I know? Oh, it's one of these things again. Wait, why am I down here? Seems like a terrible situation to be in. No, you're fine. I was curious what I needed to do anyways. I probably would have not figured that out for a while. I would have probably backtracked and made sure I wasn't doing the wrong thing and missed something. No! My first instinct would have been like, let me just shoot this altar. Oh god. Oh god, there's so many of them. What the heck? Maybe this is one of those like Metroid like run sequences. There's like a timer and you gotta run for your life. Rest in peace. Which one's a shotgun again? There. I don't have any ammunition for it. God dang it. It's not very easy. Oh god, it's cornering me. Oh god! Oh, we somehow survived. Saving! Saving. I'm more worried about what's making those stops. I think there's something bigger waiting for us. Where am I right now? Why am I here? What is happening? Maybe there's something in the pit here that I missed. Oh, maybe I was avoiding this. I was like scared of falling in, but maybe we had to jump here this entire time. Yeah, I got a bad feeling too, kitty. Okay, I see the plan. At least I saw the plan. I didn't succeed the plan. What the heck? I have no idea how I didn't get hit. Well, it's not like it's doing a ton of damage, so whatever. It'd be cruel if it did a ton. Just like, straight up killed Lara. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's like Sense Fortress. Alright, I will save multiple times for safety. Oh god, why? Bum bum bum. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, no? No more music anymore? Oh, there it is. No! I jumped. I guess I had to wait a tiny bit longer. I jumped again so I can get onto the other platform. No, stop. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Seems like we're going down. This looks terrifying. It is. Should've saved. This place kind of sucks. Oh god. Rest in peace, Lara. "101 ways to kill Lara." I mean, we're gonna have to do a tiny hop. I think that's the only way to get across. No, not a swan dive! No, stop with the swan dive, girl. I have health as well, it's not like I don't. Ooh, interesting. You think this is why you never left the mansion? It was a safe place to hang out. Why? I mean, I don't need to be in the past to scream of frustration at this segment. This is not fun. Nice. Why am I doing a dive? Am I like holding the button too long? There's a boulder there. Yeah, I might have doomed myself. Try to grab a ledge when you're standing on spikes. Don't worry, that counts as like fall damage. I guess you could probably make that secret jump there. If you got enough height to grab all those goodies. It's like you can't move forward there because, oh, I see what it is. I have an idea. I think it is this. Wait. I was trying to roll. I was trying to roll. It was sliding. You have a possible idea. What's your possible idea? I see the crevice on the side that you can grab, but like... The right side you can grab a ledge? You mean the left side? Rest in peace, she's gonna die the most in this like segment. That's it. Heck it. Yeah, but I don't know how to get there. Okay, so now we need to avoid the boulder that's gonna come for us. I wonder if you can just like leap back. That's mean. Okay, we're saving the minute we get down. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is probably where things in speedruns could possibly die if you make a little blip of a mistake. No, I didn't press forward. Come on, Lara. You can do this. Dang, timing. Is that gonna also roll downwards? Lots of traps can pretty much one-shot you, yeah. It depends on, obviously, your health situation as well. That boulder is so rolling down. Rest in peace, health. That health was a trap. You see that? Oh my gosh. That was like, hey, pick me up! So a boulder can squish you. Oh my god, here's another one. They look like lava slugs. Well, that was not so bad. I say before things probably get a lot worse. They are getting worse. Ow. Now to figure out which way we're actually going. What? Like, the very edge of that pixel hit me. I guess I didn't run a straight enough line. Ow! Hi, Eli. Hi, Deborah. Is this where the rock comes from? That door is not gonna open up again. Maybe it's just, yeah, about going fast. But like, now I'm scared the thing on the other side is also gonna... My god. You know what? Heck this healing. Hello, good morning. Hi, DB. Okay, run, run, run for your life. I guess we can just jump up to this. Uh-huh, uh-huh. A little bit closer. A little closer. Wait, can we not make that jump? Really? What exactly am I supposed to do about this, huh? Yeah, these boulders are annoying, that's for sure. Hello to the person that left their red Ford Focus in bus lane. It is being towed. Hi here. Maybe I could grab the ledge, you're right. Instead of just jumping across the other side. If I can estimate that jump. Oops, don't. Back there. Oh, I just had to hang! I just had to hang! I pressed up. Hi, Ronto. Welcome back, but now on Twitch. Aha! Okay, what death traps await me here? Do you think we should save? I think we should save. You had leg cramp that nearly killed you this morning? I have those a lot, but how'd you almost die? Like, I'll wake up with serious leg cramps. Like, Sometimes they're so rude that they even wake me up. Yeah, we did it! Together. This is, PlayStation. This is Tomb Raider 1. No, this is literally the remaster from 2024. This is what you're thinking of when you're thinking of the classic. You wish more games were quiet and atmospheric like this. You should play Dark Souls. Catch fire and put it out with water. Dang, is that really the first time I did that? What? It is totally quiet and atmospheric. What are you talking about? There's ambiance music, you got your bonfires, you got your, like, footsteps. Are we thinking of the same game? Is stressful and atmospheric? I don't know. I think it's pretty nice and quiet. Not enough triangular boobs in our video games. Have you ever played the RetroArch version? Tomb Raider 2, they added a first-person mode. Oh, like RetroArch, like the emulator? I'm not on fire. I'm not on fire. That's the start. I feel like they're trying to make me do some freaking circus acrobatics. Dark Souls is only stressful if you make it, so... I mean, like, I'm not talking about boss fights. Boss fights can be stressful. This game is cruel. Just saying. Boing. I have a dedicated Tomb Raider emulator. That's cool. But welcome back, Amber. Brings back so much childhood trauma. What did this game do to you? "2013 Tomb Raider wouldn't be this mean to you." You might be onto something. Brains. Brains in cages. Okay. Oh, video game. What am I supposed to do next? No. Really? Nah. Is that water? Oh, that is water. No! How am I gonna make that jump? Don't get me wrong, I think I was 3 when this game came out and the difficulty was scary back then. It's still kind of difficult. Whee! Terrible aim. Maybe we can swan dive it. Let's see if we can aim this with a swan dive. From my perspective, I swear she was not going to land that. It looked like she was going to freaking bash her head. How did that work? I have no idea. That was terrifying. Yeah, she like skinned off Her entire face as she like landed a swan dive. Was that bacon texture? Could be if you wanted it to be. Oh god. Oh god! Danger! Hi, Unreal! Alright, where are you? What?! She became a mutant? Maybe she never died. Why are you not saying anything? Say something. Say something. Oh god. I wonder if you can like pause on the exact frame Lara dies and heal her and she'll still survive. Okay, rest in peace again, I guess. Oh dang, they like tore up her tights in this version. Okay, where are we now?
You can't bump off me and my brood so easy, Lara.
What? Didn't I just kill you? What the? I just murdered you! She's a brood mother. Wait till she comes back once more, don't worry. Anyone else feeling a bit dizzy? Sorry. We had to spin a little bit. She had us surrounded. Oh god, why are there so many slope jumps? Oh, there's something here. What's in here? Bum 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 bum. What the heck is stomping around? Yeah, Tokyo Drift playing. Hi Olive, good morning. Where the heck are we now? So now I'm on the taller pillars? Okay, sure, I guess. God dang it, I knew I should have saved. Who set up a woofer in the pyramid, right? God dang. What level of the game did you like the most? I always loved the Greek level. The Atlantis one felt a bit weird, like unfinished. I liked parts of... I definitely liked Greek. I definitely liked parts of Egypt. Not all of Egypt, parts of it. I think the puzzles were interesting in it. But I think the Greek puzzles were the most, like, fleshed out. Honestly, I'm not really surprised that with a game like this, and it's probably in its development cycle, that the last, like, bits are kind of, like, neglected compared to the rest. They probably worked on those parts first, or maybe different teams worked on different levels. Whoa, Whoa, dumb jug. We don't fat shame around here. Spacey just might be a titan. This is how it felt like when you were a kid and your mom would wake you up. And she'd be like clanking the pots around in the morning at like 6 a.m. and you're like, ah! Pop, 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 pop. Closing all the cabinets. Vacuuming. This is the first one, yeah. Hi, Monk. Hi, Bobo. They really like us climbing large towers in this level. And then 5 foot tall, but you know when she's in the house. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Olive. 5 feet tall. My mom is the same. She's definitely not 5 inches. Okay. That's Atlantis, the Great Pyramid. Whoa! The top blew off. All of the whole Atlantis pyramid blew up. Run, Laura! Wow. Just like that, she swam to a little cruise boat. For a little bit of leisure vacation. If this is the finale sequence, then I won, yes. No way. I think the T-Rex was the scariest thing we faced in this game. What? Just like that. Laura rides off into the sunset in her newfound boat. Which she probably doesn't need because she could probably buy multiple of them on her own. Convenient that they just left it out there. Okay, see you next week. Bye, Hugh. The story was pretty bad. The game was fun. The story, 1 out of 10. It was kind of there. All I know is I needed to get things, and then we were used, and then there was a weird ancient civilization that experimented to create these weird species, and they were condemned for it. That was Tomb Raider 1, yes. Hi, Mystic. Mystic Entity, is that? Oh my god. So, a few years ago... Hi, Eli. A few years ago, we played Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I can't remember the full name of the game at the moment, but it was one from the GameCube era. And I used to play that game as a kid, and I was like, oh, I get to play as Buffy, this is so cool. And it has the same voice acting for the most part, other than 2 characters, of the actual TV show. And that nostalgia, and us doing a very themed, like, month or week, we were doing GameCube horrors, I really wanted to play Buffy. I did end up beating Buffy. And oh my god, was the story trash on that. It ended so abruptly, you were like, huh? It almost felt like someone yanked out the plug from your TV and you never saw the end of the episode. Like, that's how abruptly it ended. It suddenly was like, boss, die, hospital sequence, 2 seconds later, roll credits. And I was like, what? It was very jarring. It was very bad. It almost felt like extremely rushed, and it was very weird. But I guess you don't play games like that to play for the story. I guess you play because you're like, I'm a Buffy fan. I want to fight as the Vampire Slayer and play and you know, get to talk to all of her friends. Not because, like, wow, they're gonna tell such a great story in this video game. Budget runs out when budget runs out. I honestly don't know if that was a budget problem. I have to take a look at it. It felt more like they just wanted to make something and they weren't looking to make something good that they could sell to Buffy fans. I mean, they went the mile to get most of the casting from Buffy to voice their own characters. Like, Xander was Xander, you know? But, like, they didn't really care about anything else. It was just like, this will sell. We'll tell them their cast is in this game and people will buy it. Fun to watch. It was fun to stream it. Thomas, Mr. Cat Turner, rest in eternal sunshine. No! One of the death pets is gone. I'm so sad. Yeah, this tune is great. Chaos Bleeds. Yes, that's the one. We played Chaos Bleeds. That was a bad story game. We definitely did not play that one for story. Honestly, I don't really know why you would play that one other than it's the fact it's Buffy. Like, let's be real, there wasn't exactly great gameplay either. You played it because you were a Buffy fan. Skater Kid! He was the worst. What a terrible boss. Terrible, terrible design. I think everyone remembers the butler in 2. It's trash, Jersey. People be making games of things because it has a name. They still do that kind of. The first one was better? Oh, what's the first one? Winston, yes. It was an Xbox exclusive. That would make sense why I never played it. This, by the way, was the sub-vote for September. We had a few games on that list. We had Super Mario World, Tomb Raider. What else did we have on the list? I can't even remember all the games that we had. I think we had a third, but I can't even remember what it was. Star Fox. It was Star Fox 64, you're right. And this ended up winning. And we're finally done. We finally played through the entirety of Tomb Raider 1. Maybe we'll get a new Buffy game since there's a reboot show. Is that also starring Sarah Michelle Gellar or Michael? Was it Michelle Gellar? I thought she didn't want to do a reboot unless she felt it was sincere. At least I heard her say something like that. Like, she wasn't really, like, very convinced unless she met someone who could do it right. Now for Evil Within. Yeah, that's the October game. Cutting, I mean, it's still cut. It's cutting edge. Those breasts, they could cut 100%. The music is great. This is really good, like, menu music. When's Bubsy 3D? You want me to play Bubsy 3D? Oh, really? She signed on? Should you watch Buffy? Buffy is plagued with the fact that it was written by Joss Whedon. But I think it was kind of a cool, like, show for its time. If you like the idea of this vampire slayer who's a chick who needs to, like, basically rid the world of vampires. And it's her duty as the slayer. And some fun characters in it. And just being a product of its time. So you get, like, the music and the vibes and the teenhood and whatever. It's cool, but it's not perfect. I will say at some point it kind of falls off. And then you got Angel. But it's still written by Joss Whedon, so it's kind of plagued by that writing. It might be his best work, honestly. Did he also write Angel? It might be one of Joss Whedon's best work. Or maybe, no, actually, I might be wrong. I think that's Firefly. I think Firefly was Joss Whedon's best work. I'm wrong. Who's Michelle T? I'm bad with names. Well, because she, her opinion matters. I don't know how much of, her opinion mattered because it was like, would she join a reboot? what people were asking her that question, and she didn't think that it needed to be brought back unless she felt like there was someone who could bring it back that felt right. Like that's what the question pertained to. It's not like she owns Buffy, so I guess at the end of the day it doesn't really matter to her, but if people like were to ask her if she would act in it, she might be like, nah. This game originally came out on PS1 CD, and if you put in a regular CD player, you got the soundtrack. That's cool. I used to be a chicken nugget. Shame. I hope you're a tender now, because that's the only way that you can upgrade a nugget. Yeah, it's Firefly. I forgot that Firefly was also a Joss Whedon work. Yeah, it's true. It's true. If Joss Whedon gave people a Firefly 2, it probably would have been bad. But there was a movie, wasn't there? I remember the movie. I think they had a great cast for Firefly. I think it was iconic, like what Alan Tudyk, Nathan. You also had Summer Glau and Morena Baccarin. You had some great people on Firefly. I think they had really good chemistry together. Did I say Alan Tudyk? I'd probably say Alan Tudyk. There was an unspoken rule to never leave her alone with Joss Whedon. Who, Dawn? Nice spot. Thanks, Jesse. I can't even remember how much of that was tied up. The fact that I did not know Angel was played by the same guy who plays Booth and Bones? Really? Hey, I don't know. I can mix up that guy, but yeah. That's what I was tempted to watch Bones at some point just because he was in it, but I never did. Was a big draw for the show. Well, it wouldn't have been to me just because I, like, never really knew too many of those people. But probably at their time, people probably were drawn into it because of the casting. You were in the other room when you finished the game? No, I'm sorry. Rip. Bye, Demjug. See you later. Dang, these credits go forever, don't they? Oh. I heard him meow. What the heck? I swear I heard him meow. What the heck? I thought my cat was hurt or something. But like Pepper's sleeping in the corner and I don't see cheese. Weird. How many chicken nuggets is too many chicken nuggets? Never. There's never too many chicken nuggets. 413. Bye, Mr. Angel. Thanks for hanging out. David Borneas was also in the video for White Flag by Adito. Those were the times. Apparently, whenever I watch videos about Buffy, which wasn't much, I was never looking at the screen. When Angel appeared, my grandpa watched a bit of Angel, the show when it came out. But that was before I watched Bones, so memory didn't stick. I don't know how famous David was before Buffy, but I really feel like it probably really popularized him as a pretty boy. Like, he probably got, like, a lot of roles because of his acting as Angel. Final statistics! 12 hours and 31 minutes. Secrets found 16 out of 45. Dang, we suck. 265 out of 357 pickups. 266 kills. 9,000 ammunition used, but only 6,939. Nice. Were actually hits. 53 medipacks used, and I've traveled 75 kilometers. 0.69. Nice. We did it. We finished the game. I don't know, Eric. Did you run that experiment? time is it? 4:23. What the heck should you have for lunch, lasagna? Marinara sub. Chow mein. Falafel wrap. Chicken shawarma. Box of chicken tendies and fries. Waffles and chicken. Too many options? Chicken curry. With none. Angel ended so abruptly. I was rewatching the show not too long ago, and I don't remember where I stopped. I think I got busy. I like was in the middle of like season 2 or 3, like during like Cornelia's like redemption arc. It's Sweden, yeah. It's 4:23 p.m. I'm playing a different game. Am I really? I am a variety streamer, but most of the time I feel like I'm pretty consistent. But I guess lately I've been like, between Final Fantasy Tactics coming out and Hades 2 coming out, and us finishing Tomb Raider, yeah, we definitely have been like bouncing around a little bit. I only learned that David Borneas was an angel in a video where two guys watched a random horror film and one of them tried to identify a famous actor due to the game they were playing. So fair. Baked potatoes? I wonder what Spacey's gonna choose. Cordelia is probably the best character across both of those. I really did not like her in Buffy. If we're talking actress or character, because I hated her in Buffy for obvious reasons. You showed up for Tactics originally? Well, we're gonna be playing, I think, some more Tactics tomorrow. I think that's the plan. But I'm just like looking at the time right now. I've only streamed 3 hours and 51 minutes, and really that feels like a short stream, so I don't... Either we transition into some Hades. Would anyone like to do that for a little bit? Or we call it, because I don't think I'm gonna switch to Final Fantasy Tactics today. I think I'll leave that for like a whole dedicated day. What do you think the chances of us getting Final Fantasy VI Remake? Honestly, with Final Fantasy, the remakes are successful enough that I feel like we probably will get a whole host of them. I hear 6 is one of, like, a beloved game by many, so... Good game 2, even better. Maybe we'll do Tomb Raider 2 someday. Final Fantasy Tactics, yeah, we've been playing that. Yeah, yep. We probably will play tomorrow. Just call it, get some rest. Since you weren't feeling the best yesterday? Really? But it feels like a really short stream. What time is it? I mean, it is almost 5. I guess I could get some rest. I can finish some commitments I have for tomorrow. But it was such a... I was expecting to play this for 6 hours! I know, I did finish the game. I know, but like, if it's really short, I'm just like, let's... Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine, y'all promoting me to take care of myself. The astrology system is gonna take me some time to get used to, Beneficent. Like, I have to like literally sit there and take some notes about positive and negative effects. But if you want to stop in, Beneficent, like maybe tomorrow we'll be doing some Tactics, if not next week. Watch a bonus feature? Sounds awesome, Eric. You should. Wait, I wanna put, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. This will get my stream get DMCA'd. Okay, YouTube, I have to say goodbye. It'll probably get me DMCA'd on Twitch as well. I'm gonna listen to the Angel song because I forget what it's like. We gotta listen to Buffy as well. Yeah, till next time. Hopefully tomorrow. I have to go pick someone up from the airport tomorrow. So YouTube, if I am not on tomorrow, probably life happens. And then I'll see all of you on Monday for more. We have more adventures in store for us. I'm starting Silent Hill F next week, I think. We're going to play more Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm working on the schedule. This month we also have Evil Within and potentially Until Dawn to play as well. We'll see how that goes. But thanks for joining me. We'll be doing, of course, mixture of modern and retro at all times. Or you can follow us on Twitch. Come hang out with us there. Gotta pick up Cheese from the airport. I swear I heard Cheese cry out. But yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit more on Twitch before we say goodbye. See you later, YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.